guys, Ashley here, and today we're going to be playing the Sims 4 Legacy Challenge. So today, I'm first going to go over, let's see here, the rules, gameplay rules, and stuff like that, and then we're going to be going over our succession laws. So the first rule here is no hacks, cheats, mods, or anything that you could use that would take advantage over someone else who is also playing this challenge. Of course, I'm not going to be doing the scoring because I just don't really, I don't really see the point in scoring, so I'm just not gonna do it because, I'd rather focus on the game. Alright, so next thing is rule number 2, which is no restarting after bad events. I'm pretty sure it's kind of given because, but maybe necessarily not. And then number 3 is you may not move or merge in other Sims into the Legacy family, with the exception that it will bring in the next generation, aka spouse. If you guys don't know what that means, you guys will, when I eventually get to that point, you guys will understand. The Legacy family will remain in the same lot and duration of the entire challenge, so we are not allowed to do anything, but we are allowed to move them in and develop their house. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm obviously not going to make the house because I suck at building. Alright, next one is that a Sim may authorize an anti-aging item once in their lifetime. 6, you may not change a Sim's current aspiration. 7, you may not bring a Sim back from the dead once the Reaper has taken them, but you may plead with the Reaper in order to save that recently dead Sim's life. 8, you may not move or marry out Sims who hold the current title of heir. All their children in that generation are known as spares. You may move them or marry them out. Once a Sim moves out, they are ineligible. I cannot say that. Ineligible to be heir, even if the condition changes to make them the rightful heir. When playing the Sims 4 Legacy Challenge, your Legacy family is the only game that you may play in that saved game. 10. You are allowed to follow Sims to their jobs as a new doctor, detective, career, or scientist career. These do not have blah blah blah. Okay, so that's basically the gameplay rules. Alright, so next thing that I'm going to be telling you guys here is our succession laws. So our succession laws is strict equality, which means that eligible girls and boys, eligible, gosh, I cannot say that, okay. But girls and boys equally can have the title for heir, but it must differ between generations. So if last generation we had a girl, this generation it's going to be a boy. Alright, blood law is strict traditional, only natural born children can be heirs because it only seems, acceptable that we're going to have people who are that can lead back, to bloodlines. It makes sense to me anyway. Hermit is our heir law, which means that, so we got a girl. We got multiple girls actually, and they can all be heirs, but who are we going to decide? This is how we decide it. It's any Sim with the highest single skill. And our species law is that no heirs can be a different species from the founder, which means they all have to be humans. We are not going to have any aliens being our heirs. Alright, so that's that, and I'm just going to turn off, mods right here really quick because they always screw up my game, to be honest, and I just could do without them. Alright, so if anything in this LB is a little bit rough, to be honest guys, it is my first time recording. Well, to be honest, it isn't my first time recording. I've had a different channel before, but I'm starting out fresh. And, yeah, I'm just gonna look around here and see if there's any collectibles I can possibly find. So, I apologize if there is any background noise. I wouldn't know at this point if there is or not, but I hope not. And, if there's any weird stuff going on with my mic, I'm using a different recorder that should go really smoothly because I'm really happy with this recorder. I didn't even know I could use it or I have it. I'm sorry if that thing in the middle of the screen bugs you. I'll move it down there. Alright, cool. Alright, so there you guys go. The weird thing is now moved out of your screen. I'm trying to keep my voice relatively... I cannot speak to save my life. Okay, so relatively... Oh gosh. Okay, you guys know what I mean though. You guys have to. I'm trying to keep my voice on a low level because this mic on this recorder is super, super sensitive, and for some reason, if I talk like this, it goes up into the red, and that's really bad. Because then it sounds like I'm screaming at you guys, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to be on YouTube to hear some random person playing The Sims and scream in your dang ear all day, right? Alright, so we're going to go to the park and we're probably going to go ahead and look for some collectibles because of the fact that, as obviously as it is, we are really broke. I mean, she looks like a hobo and she's got the bank account of the hobo. Alright? So, yeah, and it kind of sucks because I can't really click down there to kind of pull up to see what time I'm on, so I'm just gonna wing it. I mean, it's okay. So it'll be all right. I might skip a little bit anyways because to be honest, I don't know if this collecting stuff is gonna get boring and I'm gonna run out of things to say and you guys don't want to be watching a screen and be like, is this girl gonna talk or is she just gonna be really really quiet or is she gonna talk now? Oh, look, she's talking for a second. Ignore my thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, it's not like yeah. Okay. Yeah, now you guys know all the games I have. It's fine. I'm not gonna take it out. I don't really care. Okay, so she is not gonna go be mean to little kids. That's not how we're gonna start off our air channel on the our air channel our legacy family on the first day. She's not gonna go be mean to little kids, little munch kids. All right, so let's see what we're gonna do here. Is apparently she's gonna go over here and talk to this old guy. I guess that's okay. She can go play some chess. We have to ever meet people anyways. I have no idea what I'm going to do because to be honest, I was looking at the map there and I realized that, well, I mean, it says start off a new game and then I did that, because I'm like, okay, following the rules, step by step, start off a new game because I forgot the rules because I had the Legacy family before. Didn't really go that far. I ended up hating them, to be honest, which is kind of messed up, but I did. And, basically, what happened was is that, I just made a new game, following the rules or whatever, and then I realized, oh hey, I could just duplicate a save I had that had like all the lots in it. But no, I couldn't possibly do that. No, no, I had to make a whole new save. Now I'm gonna have to go through all the lots and edit them all again, which is gonna take me forever, and put in new lots that I like. And the only thing I don't like about New Crust being empty is that it takes me about like an hour I think to fill it up with lots that I like because I'm going through here. I'm like, okay, well, I need at least like a coffee house, I need at least like a bar, I need at least like some houses, so it looks like a place like that you'd actually, I don't know, I like to make it look nice. I like to be playable in it where it doesn't look like I just threw some random junk all over the place, so it takes me a while. I'm going to take some screenshots here because we're going to need a thumbnail, and I like being thumbnails that actually relate to this episode, so that'd be nice. Before I was gonna do this Legacy LP, funny story, not really funny, but anyways, basically, what I was gonna do was I was gonna do a get together LP, and then I sat down, I started recording, and then I kept on jumping from one lot to the other lot to the other lot to the other lot because I had no idea what the heck I was gonna do because it's like, okay, let's go explore the gameplay. Then you guys think about, okay, if you guys have the get together, if you guys know anything about get together, think about the main focus of it. You have to have friends. Those friends have to invite you out places. You have to go to parties. You have to go meet people. You have to go venues. I don't know. It wasn't going well for me. Like, it was just like, hey, let's jump here. Hey, let's jump there. Hey, let's jump there. Like, it was just bad. It was very bad recorded, and I trashed it. So, anyways, we're gonna speed up here. None of my Sims ever catch a fish, but she actually did, so kudos to her. Alright, and I think we're going to talk to this girl right here next to her, whoever the heck her name is. She comes from the family in Winstonburg. Which I kind of like about Winstonburg is that the families actually mean something. Like, they actually have families that go back to their roots, even though it's not really, how you say it, it's not really focused upon. Or, I don't know, I don't feel like their presence as much as it is led on to be in there. Like, I don't know how to explain, really. Hopefully you guys get what I mean. I should probably take off that on mad thing because could you guys see that red thing on the screen about where my mouse is clicking? Yeah, I should really take that off. It's animated thing. I didn't even notice it until now. Unless you guys like it, if you guys like it, I'll keep it on there, but anyways, yeah, I wonder if it's lagging out my game because I don't mean to kind of scroll everywhere like a crazy person and like move the camera all crazy. I'm just doing it because of the fact that it feels like my game's lagging, so then I feel like I have to pull my mouse harder to make my game like move. It's just, I hate it. That's another reason why I'm taking off the mods because for some reason I think CC slows down my game, but I'm not positive, and I can do without CC. It'd be nice if CC worked like CC was supposed to, like, or figuratively worked like it was supposed to, or you would think. But to be honest, it just never has for me. And anytime I install it, it just screws with my computer. Last time I installed CC, I got virus, so then I was like, okay, no more CC for me. Because my dad told me, hey, you know what, we're not fixing your computer. I'm just like, that's great. I'm 18, by the way, and I never even gave you guys an introduction to my channel. I didn't. I mean, I said hey, actually, but I really didn't. So, so much for my first video. I'm all screwed up. Alright, so anyways. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know you could look for frogs in the pond. I like that. And my game just froze. That's cool. It'll take a second. Just wait. Yeah, fast forward. It's fine. Alright, that's why I don't fast forward in this game that much. But it's a pain because everything takes forever to do if I don't fast forward. Like, I mean, I don't care if it takes forever to fast forward. I mean, I'm only being conscientious of it because of the fact that you guys are watching, so. And if it just jumps everywhere, then that's kind of a pain in the butt. And then, you don't want to watch someone's gameplay who keeps jumping everywhere. So, anyways, why, like, I'm trying to be careful, basically, when I record. I do things a certain way, basically, so that way, you guys don't have to deal with, like, watching, like, a screen jump everywhere or something. Like, that's the reason why I'm disabling my custom content. I wouldn't really care that my game's kind of being stupid and, like, I don't know, just randomly freezing on me. I mean, I can deal with it. I don't care. I'm playing by myself, But I hope my voice isn't going because I think I just heard crack, but I don't really know. Because usually when I think my voice cracks, it doesn't actually crack. Like, I'll say, like, oh, my voice just cracked. My friends will be like, no, your voice didn't. And yeah, whatever. But I'm trying to be careful with that. So, anyways, I kind of lost my train of thought just a little bit. I had other things I was going to say, but I forgot. But we're gonna have her come over here and search for more frogs because I really like this. And it's kind of weird that she didn't actually get a frog the first time she searched. Well, maybe not, but I don't know. Interaction's kind of weird. We're gonna have her do it a couple more times because I want to see that happen. Alright, so, anyways, I want to see it happen. My choice of words. Okay. So, I haven't seen many plants actually around that have spawned because if you guys didn't know, I only know this because of the Team Runaway Challenge, I did that, and then of course I've done I've done the Legacy Challenge, so I kind of know how these kind of spawn. They don't spawn right away like you may think when you first enter the world. You actually have to wait, and then they'll eventually spawn, and they kind of like spawn randomly, and then soon they'll be on like a time set where it's like during this certain time you can find them or whenever you first collected them, and it's kind of like morning, afternoon, and then night, or it's more like twice a day, really, twice the same day that they spawn. But I kind of just learned that because the whole Team Runaway Challenge, I had to make money off of that, and then that too. And we're gonna have to be looking for people for her to find for like a husband, so I heard Legacy can go on too, but I haven't really seen anybody yet. I'm probably gonna place people down to be honest, but no, what the heck happened here? Okay. So that's pretty interesting. It looks like he just went dumpster diving or something. I don't know, and he doesn't look too happy about it too. He's either, I don't know if he's embarrassed or if he just thinks he's too good for it because I don't know how to describe that walk. But anyways, we need to have her meet more people and get more connected because that's going to be pretty important. I kind of feel like no one really wants to talk to her because of how she looks right now. I mean, she is dressed in homeless wear and everyone's just kind of blowing her off like, I don't want to talk to you. It's like, what are you doing over here? You trying to steal my wallet? Yeah, and we're gonna have to be like, I'm gonna have to find like someone who's like sub off the gallery. I won't look at their traits because I know that is a rule, but I'm not gonna use the hashtag loves legacy challenge thing like it says to because frankly, you look inside there and there is no one to choose from because no one ever puts Sims in that hashtag, to be honest. And yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like there's probably a decent amount of people who play The Sims, like, Legacy Challenge, right? I'm sure YouTubers do it all the time, but why is there not that many Sims in there? That's what I want to know. But, yeah, so she really does need to meet more friends and stuff. Of course, I feel like no one's really going to want to talk to her at their her, I can't speak, her current point in time just because how she's dressed. It's sad, but it's probably true. And she wants to go talk to this old guy over here who we first met So I'm going to have her go ahead and do that, and have her maybe get focused off of playing chess. That'd be pretty nice. Anyways, we're gonna get to know him a little bit, discuss his interests. Right now he's focused. We want to chat with him, so that should do a trick for that. I would like to get her aspirations points up a little bit because I feel like those are kind of important. We're gonna enthuse about the outdoors. I did give her that trait, which I mean, it tells you like in the rules. I remember reading this after the fact, actually, after I picked her traits, and we started doing this. Like I just remembered it a little bit around right now. That the fact that there's actually traits, like there's actually a rule for traits. Like you can't pick traits that would have advantage over other people. I don't get what that means or why that means. Like for example, that would better your situation. Like the outdoor traits, I guess could maybe do that. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't know if it's against the rules or not. I'm not sure if it really matters, but I'm not gonna change it now just because the fact that it's like if you've ever tried changing the Sims trait while they're playing the game, like just mid-game play, you're already playing them, try to change their trait, it kind of screws everything up with the game, with that Sim's personality. You always get the trait completely removed from off that Sim, and then sometimes it's just, I don't know, just like weird glitches sort of happen when that sort of happens. I mean, maybe it has happened to you, but I've seen people who play Sims, it has happened to them. And then I have seen people who, like, I don't know, who the art traits don't work with, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to address it now in case anyone ever decides to watch this video and it's like, hey, that trait is pretty like, it's vantaging or taking advantage or whatever, like bettering against another person who's playing. I don't know how to say it, but I don't know how to word that right, but I think you guys get what I mean. My voice feels like it's going, but I'm not sure. I hope not. This isn't really working as far as getting her focus, so we're gonna exit out of that and we're gonna have her go over there and play chess on the other side and try to um, ponder moves, and hopefully that'll get her that moodlet. I'm not sure if it's really going to because of the fact that she's so dang confident right now, but it might, so we're gonna try it anyway. I would like to get her aspiration done. That'd be kind of nice, but I don't know if it's gonna happen because I have her on normal, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna really like normal. I feel like we're not really gonna get to know the Sims that well, and we're not gonna be able to really play them, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be really that enjoyable. And they're gonna really have that much stuff happen within their lifespan if we have them on normal lifespan. So I might change that and just age them up when I feel like it and go with on. Like maybe pause their aging when they're about to age and then stop and then we'll eventually have them age. Maybe. I'm not sure. I hope my voice isn't going right now. That'd be really bad. I know I've said that probably like 3 times. You guys probably like, shut up, we heard you say that. But yeah, I'll stop talking about it. Alright, so if you guys didn't see a little bit a while back there, I was looking at Dawn Lathorno. I was kind of thinking, we could have her get with Dawn, but I mean, to be honest, I don't think Dawn's that good looking. I mean, everyone's like, oh, Dawn Lathorno, because like I don't know, I guess Sims 2, he was supposed to be like some sort of stud in Sims 2, but to be honest, I don't see what the big deal is unless it's just because it's one of those things. If you ever met one of those people who's like, everyone's like, oh, he's really good looking, and it's really only because of the fact that I don't know, they say that like everyone, all the girls for some reason like him or he's dated a lot of people, so then suddenly that makes him good looking. I think that's what's going on with that, but I'm not sure. I think we might have her. I don't know if we're gonna have her go to the library right now, or we could just have her go home because, to be honest, she does need to eat and stuff. I'm pretty sure I should check her needs. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have her go home for now. And we're coming up pretty soon to the end of this video. We have like somewhat of like, yeah, we're pretty midway. I'm just checking the time here, and I can tell. So we're gonna have her eat something, possibly. I think what we're probably gonna do here is there should be some collectibles now because we came back to the lot. Hopefully, I mean, I really hope. I'm not very good at looking for collectibles for some reasons. Um, for some reason, I'm looking at the plants instead of looking for rocks, and I have no idea why. Because technically, rocks are more valuable than plants as far as for selling goes, but I don't know. I'm looking for the plants, and I keep looking at the decorative plants that you can't click on, and it's just been a while, I guess, before I've collected anything. And I was playing The Sims 2 for a little bit, It's not because I have anything against The Sims 4 or because I'm like how other people are like about really upset about toddlers. I mean, I am. Don't get me wrong. Like I get where people are coming from with that, but I still do like the game. So that's just my whole thoughts on it. And also, I think what we're going to be doing here is I don't know what we're going to do as far as for food and stuff goes because I like to set some rules for myself. I also have to look. I didn't really look to see if she can get a job or when she has to get a job. So I'm gonna have to look at that and we'll probably get her a job either in this part or next part. If you guys have any suggestions for her job, go ahead and feel free to tell me. But yeah, we're gonna have her keep collecting some collectibles because we're really broke. We have like $100 to our name, and that's probably not gonna get us dinner. I mean, we have a fish that we could cook if we can afford a bonfire. That's if we can afford it anyway. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep looking for frogs. I'm trying to get this two of the same frogs are worth $100, and we'll have a pretty decent way of getting some money where we won't be completely broke, but we'll eventually be able to afford, like, I don't know, like a tent or something. I'm thinking about using the outdoor retreat, but retreat pack. But as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I don't know exactly. No, that wasn't what I was saying. What I was saying is about how. Well, I didn't really tell you guys this because I was getting to it, but then I got sidetracked. So what I was going to say was about her house and everything like that because I'm no builder. I'm not going to build her house because it's going to suck if I build it. So basically what I'm planning on doing is that I'm going to have her move into a pre-made house, but not exactly move into it or move off the lot because that'd be against the rules, but we'll just download one off the gallery and plop it down. But I've kind of set rules for myself as far as that goes because I'm not going to build a random room like a hut and then not really have anything to fill it with or the money to fill it with and then like try to makeshift something or put a bed randomly down because it does help her and it doesn't really kind of go as far as roughing it goes. It makes it a little bit harder if you have to go and do surviving like this for a little bit longer, which is what I'm planning on doing. I know I mentioned suggestions earlier about if you guys had any suggestions for a job or anything like that. I mean, literally, if you guys have any suggestions about anything for this LP, I'd be happy to hear it, and I'd love to hear it. And I might take another screenshot over here because I don't know what I'm going to do for a thumbnail. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned the thumbnail too before about why I'm doing it. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm not going to put down like a really nice bed so she can get like good sleep or anything like that. So yeah, and then I don't know what we'll probably go down to the library probably for the next LP. Next LP. I mean next episode is probably what we're gonna be doing. But I'm just trying to get her to get another fish because we only have one fish, and if we can't afford the bonfire, which is literally like what sticks and rocks, which probably costs like a hundreds of millions, which makes no sense, but it does. And like if we can afford it, if like we'll probably use a fish, and I would like her to have another fish so we can actually have more food than just that. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. We're coming up towards the end of this video here, so I'm going to be ending it off really quickly here. Probably around like 25 is what I'm going to be ending it off. So one of these is already foul. I mean, I wish the fish lasted longer, but that seems pretty realistic that the fish wouldn't last that long in her inventory. I mean, was it in her pocket? It's probably going to be foul as soon as she puts it in there. So we're just going to get a little bit more money here before we start figuring out what we're going to do for food situation. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about going into the what is it? The outdoors pack and gain stuff off from there, and then using that as our sort of little place. We're going to get a tent and probably a bonfire or a cooler maybe, and we're just going to set up a little camping area, and that's going to be her house for the meantime until we actually have enough money to buy a house, which is going to be a really, really long time. So apparently we can't even afford a bonfire, so I guess we're stuck with a cooler, which I'm not too excited about because of the fact that I'm going to have to put down a trash can and I'm going to have to pick up all the stupid dishes that are around the place, so I don't really know what we're going to be doing with that. But I guess we can we can figure it out. Which means I'm gonna have to also buy a trash can, which is gonna cost like, I don't know, hundreds of millions. So we can't even afford a tent. So that means she's gonna be sleeping on the bench tonight. That really sucks, but I guess you have to start out somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna put this cooler down right about there, and then we're gonna see if we can afford anything else, possibly. Maybe for something for her to sleep on. Doesn't really look like anything. We can't even afford like a bed at this point. We have like 180, so yeah, I think we're probably just gonna go with the trash can. Just be done with it. So let's see, where are the trash cans at? They are in. Let's see. I'm looking for them really quick here. I know there's just one that I wanted to get, but oh, you know what? Yeah, it's because of outdoor retreat. That's the reason why I couldn't find it. So we could go with this small one, but if we did that, it would overflow really easy. So I think we're better off getting this big one over here, and we'll make it maybe black. I don't really know. It's either gonna be black or green. We're just gonna put it right there, and then like eventually, what we'll do is we'll save up enough money for a tent, and then we're gonna get like bonfire, and then I don't know, like probably like a shower maybe too, and then we'll just start saving up enough money for a house. And yeah, because once she starts working, then it's gonna get really tough because her needs are gonna go down really fast. But anyways, this is gonna be our little, I guess, I don't know what this is. I mean, it's a cooler and a trash can. What would you call that? It's not home. It's not like a hut or anything. I don't know what it is. But and then we'll probably sleep on the bench nearby. That's our house, guys. So we're gonna breed those two, and it doesn't look like it gave us $100 frog, which really sucks. So we definitely need two frogs of the same breed for that to happen. Alright, so I'm going to end it off here, guys, because we're definitely over 25 minutes. Maybe not that much over, but we're over it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and down below if you guys have any suggestions or anything of that sort, or if you guys just want to comment, just comment down below and leave it a thumbs up if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more from this series, and also subscribe if you guys want to see more from my channel. Alright, so I'll see you guys next episode if you guys watch it, and I'll see you guys all next time.